Hey friends, welcome to the video. If this is your first time here, we are continuing through our 31-day film challenge. Today specifically, we are talking about our favorite movie characters. So let's get this intro out of the way and jump into today's topic. Welcome once again, my name is Austin. This channel is all about digging deeper and going further to better understand faith and film and everything that is in between. If that is exciting to you, make sure you click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any entries in this series, and even when it's over, I still post a video every Friday. I'm keeping these videos short and sweet, so today we're moving right on in and talking about our favorite movie characters. I have three, probably, well, I have more than three. I have a lot of favorite movie characters. John Wick has been an extremely huge character on the rise, played by Keanu Reeves, and I love what they're doing with those movies. But I also really like the character of Wolverine. He was the first superhero I really attached onto watching those X-Men movies growing up, and still love the character to this day. And beyond that, there's so many characters in Lord of the Rings that I like. There's so many characters in Star Wars that I like. I will absolutely love the character of Neo in the Matrix films. There's so many to choose from, but I am going once again with a Lord of the Rings themed pick. I'm trying to not pick Lord of the Rings as often as I could, but I can't help it, they're my favorite movies. So my favorite character from the Lord of the Rings and from any movie, I'm going to go with Aragorn. Aragorn has always been a character I've taken a special liking to because I feel like he's such an interesting character. He's so caring and loving, but at the same time, he can be strong and fearless leader he needs to be. But there's still a middle ground that we get to explore with him. He's incredibly complex. And I love that even when we're first introduced to him in the Lord of the Rings films, he's immediately taken by the hobbits and seeks to care and help them along on their journey. But not only that, he's not just this heroic, all the time great character. He deals with different fears, failures, and faults as well. He has in his blood and DNA and lineage that of royalty to be a king, but he chooses instead, out of fear, to step back and take on a role of servanthood instead towards others. But then, even as we see him grow throughout the Lord of the Rings trilogy, we see him rise back to the point where he feels he is ready to take on that leadership and not fall into those pitfalls of those in his lineage that he feared he would succumb to. So I absolutely loved his character arc through the Lord of the Rings trilogy, his personality. He has a really good sense of humor. I think it's not shown too often, but it's great when it's there. He has some incredibly memorable quotes, some of my favorite in the trilogy, and his fighting is absolutely incredible. I love when he gets to whip out his huge long sword there at the end of the last movie and become who he was meant to be. He makes me cry at the end when he tells Frodo and the other hobbits that they bow to no one. All of that combined together has to come to fruition as my favorite movie character. There's so many more out there that I could have gone with, but he has the biggest effect and impact on my life, and I cannot wait to see what you pick because I know there's so many characters out there I didn't even mention. So comment down below with your pick of your favorite movie character. Come back tomorrow as we talk about our favorite hero and villain. This one's gonna be really fun because I'm making it a little more complex than hero and villain. I'm going to pick a favorite hero and superhero, and then a favorite villain and supervillain. So it's going to be fun. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. So come back tomorrow when we talk about our favorite heroes and villains. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out as soon as that video goes live. Thank you for sticking around to the end of this video. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow.